Hi, how are Pisces going? My name's Kim and I am a tarot and oracle reader. Today I am going to do a reading for single Pisces out there looking for love from the 10th to the 17th of September 2016. I'm using several decks. The first ones are the Romance Angels by Dora Virtue. The True Love Reading Cards by Belinda Grace. The Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, also by Dora Virtue. And I'll get an overall guidance card by the Archangels, and this is the Angels of Atlantis by Stuart Pearce. A beautiful deck of cards. Alright, well, I'm going to do a bit more shuffling. I have already shuffled the cards a little bit, but I'll shuffle some more and we'll see what we get for Pisces. This is single Pisces from the 10th to the 17th of September, looking for love, or at least knowing how the love life it might be going. There's someone coming into it, or there's other things happening in their life at the moment they need to pay attention to. So singles, so even though I try and do it around love, it can be around other matters too. Okay. I'll do these cards. Oh God. Looks like the angels want to chat to you today because there's a few cards definitely coming out. Now I'll do the Mermaids and Dolphins. Let's see what else we get. Anything else, cards? Oh, 3 cards there. Okay, so the first card we have is Forgiving and Learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. A few of you Pisces singles are still healing from a past romantic connection, be it dating or living with someone, or married. You could be recently out of a marriage, or it's only been a year or two and you're still healing from it. It's going to take time is what I'm getting from the universe. No rush. Keep yourself busy with other activities. Do things that amuse you is what I'm getting from the universe. Outings, hanging out with family and friends that you really get along with very well. Hobbies, interests, it doesn't matter. Just find things that put you in a good frame of mind, because that's what's going to help you to heal your heart. Some of you might need to have some counselling or going through counselling, and that's fantastic to help with all those issues. But I do feel at the end of the day, just keep yourself busy with things that make you happy, are fun, interesting, get your mind off your past and stuff like that. Keep an open mind. Your soulmates may differ from your usual type and expectations. Maybe in the past, different relationships you've had, you've wondered if this or that person was your soulmate. And yes, you will have more than one soulmate connection through a love interest. It won't just be that one. And the reason why there could be, a few different ones in a person's life is because of previous past life experiences you've had. You only have to consider this lifetime and how many people you have met and gotten to know as friends, as family members, as good work colleagues, associates, neighbours. I don't know if I said family and friends, but there's so many. And a few of them have been soulmate connections from previous lifetimes. Not all. There's others who are just karmic ties with you to help you to release stuff from previous lifetimes as well. But when you really get along with someone or they leave a powerful impact on your life, sometimes it can even be a negative thing, but you've had to learn a life lesson with them. That is a soulmate connection. So just remember that sometimes they can differ from what you really expect them to be. They quite often are a blessing, amazing connection you will have with one another, but they may not, I know myself personally, I like tall, dark and handsome, but my soulmate might be a really short guy. I don't know, who's bald. So just keep all that in mind. Oh, God. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So the universe is saying that your heart is definitely a bit closed at the moment. You're very much protecting it. And you're worried of being hurt again, disappointed, let down, abused, mistreated. And that's all very understandable. Or maybe just, some of you, people you've had in your life deceived you. There was deception there. And so you have a lot of trust issues and stuff like that. But the universe is saying you need to just allow yourself to live again. Open your heart and see what happens. Just get out and enjoy life and see where it puts you. Because if you're feeling in a happy space, then you will attract a love interest. Okay? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. What I'm feeling with this card, maybe in the past with a few of you, and this is not for everyone because we are all different, but the universe is saying don't go jumping into the sack with a person as soon as you meet them or within a very short amount of time. Hold back a bit and get to really know one another, because that way you will be appreciated more and not just taken for granted and treated very indifferently is what I'm getting from the universe. A few of you were treated with a bit of indifference because you gave out too easily, and it does happen. Look, it happens. So pull back, get to know if you really like someone, and and I'm not just talking about physical attraction. I'm talking about we have so much in common. We can talk for hours. Then try and hold back from the sexual need for a little while and really get to know the person. That way you will get their respect much more. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So I do feel a few of you will be having a new love interest come in, and at some stage in the next couple of weeks to a month. So the universe is saying just open up and just let the other person know that you have feelings for them. But, of course, saying that I'm in love with you might be a bit too soon, too quickly. But at least, let them know that you're thinking of them and you really enjoy their company, and just let them, yeah, just show affection. Try not to be too reserved, is what I'm getting from the universe. Some of you tend to pull back from affection a bit, and yeah, keep your emotions under control. So they're just saying, just try and act as natural as possible and carefree as possible around people. Yeah, just show that subtle confidence because it's very attractive. Spiritual maturity. A few of you, especially since you're looking at tarot and oracle readings, yeah, have found this very interesting in the last year or two or so, and have gotten more involved in wanting to know what the cards say. You've probably been looking at a few different sites, YouTube channels, archangels, channelings and stuff like that, the ascended masters. You're wanting to know why you're here, what your life purpose is. You're more in touch with your intuition, and you're getting messages from your guides, and you're taking it on board. So there's been a lot of maturing spiritually within your life, especially in, let's say, the last 5 to 10 years. Yeah, but a few of you much more recent than that. So, we've been going through the awakening since the 21st of the 12th, 2012. So that was what that was about. It wasn't about an apocalyptic moment. Yeah, the world wasn't going to end. It was the change of, spiritual growth and stuff like that. It was going to be opened up to us more and more throughout the world. The sacred woman. Always value yourself. If you are a female Pisces out there, us feminines on Earth, well, not just feminines, but women, because you can be a male with a lot of the feminine within you. So I'm going to talk here about women. We are very, very sacred. We give birth, we bring more new life into the world, and it's very important, very, very, very important that we are cherished. First of all by each other, but also by the men in the world. And that seems to be something which is, it hasn't happened for thousands of years. Women have been used, abused, neglected, harmed, however you want to see it. There's been a lot of tragedy around women until recent years, and in some countries still, they don't, they can't get education and health and stuff like that. So it still is happening, even though it's a lot better these days. But I think it was only until about 1967 that women could vote in Australia. So this is about, if you are a Pisces female, stand up for your rights, your beliefs. Don't allow anyone to try and talk you out what you really feel in your heart over any issues that are strong, beliefs that you have. Stand your ground. That's what we need to do as females. We need to be able to stand up and say, no, I'm not going to have men tell me what to do. If I really feel strongly about something, I am going to do it. I've always been a woman who will talk and open up and ask questions. I've been in a room full of females and only, say, a couple of guys, and it's quite often the case. The guys want to take over and the women just sit back and allow it. And I always stand up and go, well, I think we could consider this or that as well. And the women look at me and the guys are like, what are you doing? And I'm like, well, You know, you've got to balance things out. So always stand up for yourself, speak your mind. You know, it's very important. I mean, that's why this earth is so out of balance at the moment, because females just step back and allow the guys to be in control. And it's, you know, it's not fair. It's not how it's supposed to be. So you've got to stand up in a rational, you know, calm, your civilized way. You know, it's not about, hey, I'm woman, hear me roar. It's more about having that confident, subtle ability of getting your point across, where people go, oh, wow, listen to her. Anyway, said my thing there, haven't I? Inner peace. Yes, and I think this goes back to having a bit of a broken heart at the moment, from any previous emotional connections you have. You're still trying to find that inner peace. So do some meditation. Yeah, if you need to go to counselling, that could be another thing, or you might be doing that. Do things that, you know, make you feel good. But just at the end of the day, this is what I did when I wanted to find inner peace. I just said, you know, I don't want to be feeling like this in another 20, 30, 40 years. I want to get over it. And a lot of the, you know, the stuff I had to deal with wasn't my fault. I was a victim. But I didn't want to be angry, sad, horrified. You know, that frustration of having that happen to you. So you need to ask for guidance through your intuition. You know, get in touch with the divine and ask him to help you to heal from your heart, and be genuine about it. Don't go putting, yeah, but this and but that. We all know what happened to us. You know, so at the end of the day, it's not about but and if and why. It's about getting over it and putting it behind you, and don't allow yourself to be a victim for the rest of your life, because it's not them. They're gone, most probably out of your life. But if you keep reliving your past, you're keeping yourself back there. You're blocking yourself from moving forward and having happiness in your life. So that's what you are striving to at the moment. And some of these may not be previous romantic connections. It could be childhood stuff as well. So it's time to really cleanse your heart and show determination that you want to find that peace within. Okay? Serenity. Well, this is it. I mean, just after that card, the Serenity card comes out, and this is what we are all wanting at the end of the day. We're wanting, serenity in our life. We want to find that peace within. We want to be happy and blissful and carefree, so that we can create amazing things around us, through us, from us to others, and for ourselves to enjoy. So this is what you need to try and achieve. And you can. It's all about just releasing, letting go, surrender. Basically, surrender. Surrender to our God, the divine. And then we've got soulmates. Soulmates. Now, first of all, I do want to say that a few of you have soulmate friends around you, and of course some of your relatives are deep soulmate connections as well. But when I look at that, I felt like it was friends who can help you to get, to help get you through any difficulties you're going through at the moment, who are there, who listen to you with unconditional love, and want to do what they can to help you to, find that happy space in your life again, and get a happy place in your life again, and get you back, on track, and Yes, I feel like there's a few of you who've got very nurturing friends around you. So lean on them when you need to. You know, they're there for you. That's why they're in your life, to help you. And of course, some of you will have a soulmate connection with a loved one at some stage, a romantic one, that I mean. So keep that in mind. Don't assume that you'll never meet another soulmate, because no, that's not true. Especially if you're fairly young, in your 20s or 30s, yeah, there's definitely more soulmates coming in at some stage in your life. Watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. So yes, I mean, that was very similar to, what card was it? Forgiving and learning card. Yeah, so you've got to be very careful about your thoughts, your imaginations, because on a level that is happening. Yeah, because we're such powerful creators, we can manifest anything from negative up to positive. So be very careful about your thoughts, because it's only going to impact on you. If you're thinking of something negative about a person from your past, or you're broken up with, and then you go out and I don't know, you go into a shop to buy something and someone stands behind you and starts arguing with you over something ridiculous, and you think, oh my God, what in the hell is going on here? Why is this guy giving me a hard time? It's because that if you're sending out angry thoughts about someone, then you'll have the same thing come back to you. So be very careful. Karma does happen even through thoughts, all right? You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. A few of you might be feeling like, heaven's a bit busy with other people, or, I'm sending out prayers and I'm not feeling like I'm hearing anything back. Remember, we all have guides who go with us through life. No soul on earth is on their own. That is just completely it just can't happen. Okay, so you have at least one guide with you, and within those guides there is lots of angels who help, and you also have relatives from your past who have passed away. So you've got all that as well as the ascended masters, the archangels, the Pleiadians and the Sirians, and different alien extraterrestrials from other planets as well, who send love through into your intuition. So you'll be amazed at just how many different souls are helping just one soul on earth. There's probably hundreds or thousands of them, who knows. But we can feel like we have no one around us if we go too deep into our ego, and we get very upset and depressed over things, because that's blocking out their help. So keep that in mind. Helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. Yeah, so some of you might have a very good friend who has been trying to, give some help or advice. Trying to put more of a smile on your face. That could be one thing. This will be different for each of you. Some of you, it might be an acquaintance who wants to become a friend, who wants to get closer. And I'm not talking about romantic connection. I feel like someone who just wants to be there to, extend their friendship and help you through your difficulties at the moment. But there is help that wants to come to you. So try not to shut yourself away from the world if you have been and not going out. Start living again, and you're going to bring beautiful people into your life, And, good friends are very important at the end of the day. Yeah. All right, what I'll do is a card or two from the Archangels. Like I want to take 2 or 3 actually. Oh boy. Oh, they all want to talk to you today. Normally I only do 1, sometimes 2, but I've got 4 here, so it could be a bit of a reading. I'm going to try and do them quickly though. Archangel, excuse me, Archangel Jophiel, and we've got meditation. They want you to slow down and spend some minutes meditating. Look, that is one way to meditate, is cross-legged like that, but truly lying down on a sofa or a bed or on the floor, closing your eyes and putting on some meditation music and just try and calm your mind down, because that's how it starts, so learning to calm your mind down. Try and find meditation music that helps with the calming the ego, and especially if you've never really done it before, and see how that goes. But that's what you need to do. You need to calm your mind down, because if you're so living within the ego that it's taken over so much and is completely ruling your life and causing a lot of misery. So you need to calm it down so you can get some messages come through from heaven, from the divine, and you need some positive messages. And Archangel Raziel, dreams. Maybe a few of you Pisces have rather intense dreams at times. If you do, and you wake up and you remember them, try and write them down. Might be a good idea to have a dream journal, and especially if the dream is a recurring one, there's an important message somewhere within that. And look, even if it's scary, try and work out what the main theme is, and either Google or buy yourself a dream book. I've got a dream book here with so many different things that, come out in dreams, and see what it might have, what the answer might be in that. If you're more intuitive, ask your guides what's going on, what is that dream about, and talk to friends about it. I've had friends talk to me about a different dream, and I'll get like an impression and tell them what I feel. So listen to your dreams, because you're getting advice. You're getting some insights, and some clarity over issues too. All right. Jophiel again, and we got forgiveness. Yeah, to be able to heal from the past, first of all, you've got to be able to forgive yourself for your part in it, even if you were very innocent of that part. If you're a child, for instance, and it was completely out of your control, we quite often, victims will somehow, we'll find a reason that somehow it was our fault in some way. So you've got to forgive yourself for feeling like that, and then you've got to learn and come to a peaceful surrender of forgiving the other person. And it does take time, and that's why you've got to ask God for help. And but you can find that peace, and I'm talking from experience here. I am talking from very strong experience here, from childhood stuff. So, but you have to be determined. you got to get to that place where you go, I've surrendered. I can't do this anymore. I can't feel like this anymore. I need help, God. And that's where you got to get. And once you get to that, you can start forgiving. Archangel Metatron, haven't had him for a while. Yeah. Mercy. Mercy. Yes. I mean, it comes down to, at the end of the day, that the archangels want you to, forgive yourself, have mercy for yourself. Try and find that peace within. What I'm going to do, I'm going to read what that card says a little bit more. But yeah, I feel like, some of us tend to be a bit too hard on ourselves, aren't we? We put more of the blame at our feet than anywhere else. So it's learning to let go, forgive, and heal. So, mercy. Okay. The Oracle of Metatron beseeches you to explore ways of being merciful within yourself and in relation to follow human beings and nature. Mercy is God-given and therefore channeled through the sovereign leader. It is then allowed to flourish through the garden of the meek. Therefore, if you harbour any negative issues such as anger, let go and live the life of your full power, your sovereignty, and express the implicit power of compassion. Be silent as you meditate on this oracle, and Metatron will bring you inspiration. Yeah, so that's why the meditation card came out before. They want you to slow down, allow yourself to forgive yourself and forgive others around you. Yeah, you need to find that mercy within you so that you can start freeing yourself from the past. And so you don't have all that burden anymore. So you can move on and you can find happiness. And like I said, if you're in a happy place, that's when someone amazing will come into your life. If you're not, then you're more inclined to have negative people come in and out of your life. It's all about karma there. So, and it's what you put out. Energy, no matter what it is, even thought energy attracts the same type of energy to it. So keep that in mind. Start finding that peace, healing yourself, and you'll feel a lot more better in your future. Pisces who are single, I'll get back to you on about the 18th of September for another reading. So enjoy the next week and go out and have some fun and enjoy life.